shit.
Hi, I'm Sips Harrison, and welcome back to The Bachelorette. I'm standing here with AC Volts, this season's Bachelorette. AC, how are you feeling?
I'm excited to go on my first one-on-one date of the show. Just really get to know someone and figure out if we have a romantic future.
Boston's biggest bad boy, James Maloney, won the first opportunity to take your hand and love. He didn't seem all that interested. However, AC, how do you feel about going on a date with someone who might not be interested in your heart?
Yeah, well, first off, I didn't realize this was a dating competition. I just saw a sign-up sheet for a Rumble, and I was like, oh, I love Royal Rumble, so I'm getting in on there.
Well, Sips, when I heard him say he wasn't interested in the competition at all, that stung a little bit.
And is there anything that you are hoping that tonight's date will bring you?
Oh.
Anything you're looking forward to?
Yeah. Well, since the competition's covering it, I'm really hoping for sushi buffet.
Sushi buffet.
But I understand. I think of him as more of a brother, but I think we owe it to ourselves in this competition to give it a chance and see if we can't make something romantic happen.
Eel, maki, salmon, more eel, squid. And as far as AC Volts is concerned, she's like a sister to me. So I care for her, but not in that romantic way.
You're going on a date with your sister.
And if sushi buffet's involved, yeah, it looks like I am.
You heard it here first. Some problematic content coming up. Well, we've got something very special planned for you this evening. Your wrestlers, your athletes, you like to stay in shape. We've got some physical activity, sure to be romantic, some surprises to unfold. This will be one of the most shocking dates in Bachelorette history.
So, our first date is in Juicebox's yard, where we are shoveling his driveway.
It's kind of a letdown.
It's pretty low budge. Anyway, it's my first date of the season.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It would be great if maybe we both tried to make an effort to have a little holiday romantic fun.
It's kind of weird though, right?
We don't need to keep bringing it up, and you don't need to call me your sister on the air because it's weird.
Hey, you called me your brother first.
Yeah, but I regretted it immediately.
Okay. Much like you're probably gonna regret this whole day.
Great start. Why don't we start shoveling?
All right.
What a wonderful world.
Is there something to drink at least? No? I'll find something. Snowball fight! Okay, I went through my purse and found a lighter and some Pepto-Bismol.
Put it on.
You're just shoveling into where I'm shoveling.
Hey, I'm getting the driveway clear.
No, I'm getting the driveway clear. This is fun, right? Romantic? Stop shoveling on where I'm shoveling.
Just stop shoveling. Where are my shovels going?
Oh, Jesus!
Fuck.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I missed.
What?
One fresh dusting of love.
Shut the fuck up, Sips!
Sip.
Honestly, the date was pretty fun.
I can't believe we had to shovel his driveway. So, James, what are your interests?
Oh man, I love sushi buffets.
Oh my God.
The shoveling helped me get ready for the Jingle Belt this week, and
I'm having a great time with James. I did get snow in my bra. My boobs are so cold.
I like to win, which is something you're having problems with right now.
Ow. But it has been great exercise, so that's nice. And, kind of have like a feeling of accomplishment after, getting stuff done.
Why are you drinking? How are you drinking?
Shut the fuck up, Sips!
Where did that come from?
Don't worry about it. I found it.
You have a problem.
You have a problem.
Right.
Stop shoveling
I
where
was
I'm
the
shoveling!
I'm having a pretty good time. Disappointed there's no sushi buffet, though. I was promised sushi buffet.
I mean, you look really nice today, James. Very festive.
Thank you. I wore a new hat.
Anyway, I'm not sure that there's a romantic connection between James and myself, but I don't have a follow-up to that. Should we make a snow angel?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You were supposed to fall too.
Too bad!
What is this? You're not done? You have to finish shoveling. Ow. So, AC, tell me who is going to be joining you on tonight's very first group date?
Sips, what a tough decision. But I just went with my gut.
Okay.
Picked the first 3 guys that I knew I wanted to get to know better.
Thank you guys so much for coming on this group date. I picked you guys specifically to come because I wanted to get to know you guys a little better based on what I saw in the ring last week. I thought you guys all did a really good job.
Even me?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
First eliminated last week, so this week I've really got to get out there and show her that I'm someone who's gonna fight for her and fight for her love. I think anything you want to know, except for what my face looks like, is yours to know.
I love that. I love that. That's so romantic. And Zip, you did such a good job.
Thanks. I was really close to pulling out the victory for you last week. I came up short, but thanks for inviting me on this group date. I look forward to getting to know you.
And Deton, you look quite fetching today. Is that a new haircut?
Well, thank you for noticing. Yes, we got our tails all bushed up for this. I didn't realize that you'd be wearing the suit. I would have just jumped in the old overalls mech suit. But live and learn.
Right. The mech suit that I am wearing.
Yeah, currently.
Can someone look that up for me? If Deton won, would that be like polygamy? Or bestiality? Just someone look it up. I know some of the other guys are probably upset about not being picked to go on the group date, and it's hard to pick a bottom 2 when I haven't really gotten to know everyone.
Hey y'all, PP here. I'm sure a couple people wondering why I'm not in the group date. It's actually just as obvious as you had assumed. AC actually gave me a call and said, there's no real need for me to be there. I'm such a clear runaway favorite. In the interest of, pity or what she called fairness, she wanted to give the other guys some time. No, baby, I don't care. I'll see you soon. Not like I give a shit, though. Playboy's undefeated with the ladies. Packing heat and meat, baby. Let's go.
So I get why I wasn't invited. I mean, I don't have the intrigue of a bunch of squirrels and a robot. I don't have the mystery of a guy who's just exceptionally angry. And I don't have the appeal of someone who's exceptionally angry while they drive.
I wasn't able to figure out how to get into the Zoom call with AC Volts, but I hope he picks me anyway.
Anyway, I thought since it was a group date and we had to do it virtually, that we could do like a fun game.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
That sounds fun.
Okay, I'll go first. Just get the ball rolling.
So, I think I'm gonna put my finger down.
Okay, I've never played a game before, so I'm learning. I'm learning as I go.
This is fun, getting to know each other.
I felt I had to make a big impression on AC Volts, but I was really blowing it. So I decided I was gonna make a big move, and I asked her for some private time. AC Volts, do you think I could talk to you in private for a second?
Oh, yeah. Do you guys mind turning off your cameras for a second?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Sure. I'll just work this laptop.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
sorry to throw this all on you. It's just been a rough few weeks, getting kicked out of Men's Warehouse, losing the election. I've been spiraling, losing to James Maloney, that nut thing that happened a couple minutes ago. Am I doing okay?
Well, I am definitely feeling a vibe here. So I really appreciate you opening up to me and being so vulnerable, though.
Thank you.
Because I think that, I'm really looking for someone who has a vulnerable side. I don't personally have one, so I need my significant other to have one.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah. I think that, I really see something in Zip, and I think that we could really have something.
Those are my 3 truths.
Well, one of them was supposed to be a lie. Dating is hard. Yeah, I just want to make sure everyone's here for the right reasons,
Yeah, like totally. Like I want to be here to find love.
Yeah, love. Like what you do when resources are tight and it makes sense to just combine forces because winter's a number game. Love. We're gonna bring a lot to each other's prides, a lot to each other's wealth of knowledge, and our strengths will lift each other up. I really feel that way.
Do you guys I just maybe a little before the date ends, you guys could tell me a little bit about what you're looking for in a relationship?
And we're hoping, if your squirrel pride and my squirrel pride could join forces, that we can actually make it through to March.
Yeah. I used to be the man of the people, but I think it's just time to get a little more monogamous and just be the man of one person.
Romantic engagements have all been based in duplicity and vengeance and wrath. And I want somebody that can understand all of those things, but still is going to allow me to look for something more genuine.
It's because I have a sordid past. I've had highly publicized relationships with inanimate objects. So who am I to fault someone for impregnating a pile of trash?
I just feel like there's such a connection. I can feel you right here, right now, and I haven't let anybody in like that in months.
Thank you so much. I really look forward to getting to know each of you on a more personal and intimate nature. Look, I just want to end this season vaccinated and married to someone I met on the show. Is that crazy? Is that crazy?
Welcome back to The Bachelorette. I'm Sips Harrison, standing here with AC Volts, who has just gone on a beautiful, heartwarming group date. AC, how did you feel about the date?
I felt really good about the group date, Sips. It was really nice to get to know all 3 contestants a little bit better, and they've given me a lot to think about.
That's fantastic, and something else to think about, and it's time to move forward with the competition and see who will be matched up to be your match. AC, who will be going into the bottom 2 this evening?
Sips, this was a tough decision. I picked 2 competitors that I don't really know very well.
Okay.
Zio.
Okay, controversial.
Yeah, the youngest in the competition. He's too young.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe too young.
Yeah, I don't know how he made it through his paperwork.
I think his mom had to sign.
Got it.
I checked the form. And then Steve Delfino.
Yes, another odd bird.
Steve Delfino, I'll just say it, thinks I'm a man.
Okay.
So
let him do his thing.
Let him duke it out.
Yeah.
And the winner will get to remain, and the loser will go home.
And speaking of winners, who will be the winner for a one-on-one individual date with you in the coming next week?
Sips, I have the final chair here to give to the man who will be going on the one-on-one date with me next week, and my choice is El Mejor Luchador.
El Mejor Luchador will be on a one-on-one date with AC Volts, and I think that I can speak for everyone in saying that we are all looking forward to seeing that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Sips Harrison. This is AC Volts. Remember, love is there for you if you can sip hard enough.
Hey, AC Volts. It's Zio. I have some bad news. I think there are people here that aren't here for the right reasons. And I have to tell you because I care about you, and I can't let you end up with either one of them. I overheard Don't Touch Our Nuts, the pack of squirrels, talking with Steve Delfino. And the bunch of squirrels said that they were only in this for your nuts. Which, it makes sense. Like, how could a pack of squirrels be in this for true love? You know, they're not in it for the right reasons. Steve Delfino agreed with them, which I found weird. Like, you're an adult man, like, go buy your own nuts. But either way, I'm willing to fight either one of them to send them home, because they're not here for you. And I look forward to continuing this adventure with you.
Zio. 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 What a fucking stupid name.
And now a special eliminator contest for the Bachelorette as Zio takes on Steve Delfino, who may not understand that this is even a match.
And joining us on commentary again, it's our Bachelorette herself, AC Volts. Welcome back to the booth, AC.
Thank you for having me. I am thrilled, as always, to be here.
Well, we're thrilled to have you, and it looks like one of our competitors here will be thrilled to stay in the competition. Why Zio and Steve Delfino in the bottom two?
Well, as respectively the youngest and oldest competitors, Zio is underage in many states, which is problematic, and I'm pretty sure Steve Delfino thinks I'm a man. And would prefer me to be a man.
I know a wizard who could help with... No, he died. Yes, no, Zio is on his way to the ring. Check out the QAW wiki to understand which states he's not legal in.
Yeah, Zio's a formidable competitor, a former men's tag team champion alongside Devlin's Advocate, but hasn't gone up against Steve Delfino in a while here. We know Steve, he might be confused, AC, he might think you're a man, but we do know that he has fantastic in-ring ability. Do you perhaps have any preference here? Like, I know they're in the bottom two, but maybe one who you'd like to stay.
That's really tough for me to say at this point, Buckley. I think we're just gonna have to see how they fight, and I think I'm gonna kind of decide as the match goes.
Well, absolutely. A dating show within a wrestling show. I mean, what's better to love than in-ring wrestling ability, if you ask me?
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Forced monogamy.
Yeah, of course. Yep. I mean.
No, you start.
Oh yes. Well, either way, that's how this is going to go, folks. Whoever loses this match, they leave the Bachelorette. They go home sad and alone to have to live with that for the rest of their life. So, a lot of stakes here. A lot of stakes.
What? It feels like you might be projecting.
I'm not projecting anything. I'm not sad and alone. It's Christmas Eve.
Right, it is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, AC, and here we go.
Merry Christmas.
Zio starting off strong here, and already just taking it to Steve. Steve, still, I mean, yeah, clearly thinking that you're a man. I'm not even sure why he is fighting for this. I guess maybe if like he still wants to stay and hoping to prove himself in some way.
Well, I think he would like to date me if I was a man.
I mean, absolutely. But like we said, I mean, a lot of people in this competition, Don't Touch Our Nuts, still believes that you're another pride of squirrels in a robot body. I mean, but you did have that group date, as we saw earlier in the show this week. Perhaps are there any front runners coming out of that?
Well, I am doing my solo date with El Mejor Luchador next week.
Ah.
And I think that's a controversial choice because he does have kind of a bad boy past. Oh, Zio, taking a turn.
Yeah, a big kick there. And now Steve Delfino locking Zio in the accolade here. Is Zio going to tap out?
Zio fighting for his life and escaping the accolade. Steve Delfino goes down to a knee there. Took a little bit extra out of him. Here comes the cover. 1, 2. No! Zio not worn down by a submission. We usually don't see covers.
Steve is bleeding.
Yeah, Steve was busted open there. I'm not sure bleeding from the head's not going to help his memory at all. But either way, we know when he gets in there, he just goes into a fighting haze. He is a vicious competitor, and he's looking to get with AC Volts if she was a man.
Yeah. I have a question. I think it'll help with my who I'm rooting for decision.
Go ahead.
What's going on with Zio's hair? Would we call that a mullet, or is that just like a emo faux hawk?
Some like a Skrillex side fade. Is that perhaps what the terminology is?
Let me look it up on the globe. According to this, it's a Cleveland waterfall. A
Cleveland waterfall. It's the official haircut of Cleveland, Ohio. So now we know that.
Sounds like a sex
Go Browns!
Does sound like a sex thing, as do the Browns. But either way, Zio throwing Steve into the corner. This is getting these two men are fighting for your affection. AC Volts, how's it feel?
You know what? I'm conflicted because, for all the reasons stated before, the underage child on stage and the man who thinks I'm also a man. So it's hard to get horny over this match, you know what I mean?
No, I understand, but also...
I have some friends who tried to get me into the teacher, and I found it to be really disturbing episode 1 and just couldn't keep going. So that's where I'm at with, teens.
Oh, you mean I thought you meant education there, our resident substitute teacher.
Oh, no, the show A Teacher. I'm so sorry, yeah.
Well, that's okay, but you did have your solo date with... Oh, wait, look at that from the top.
Oh, jeez.
Victory roll. 1, 2. Kick out there. And we'd like to thank our service in the middle of this show, our QAW sponsor called Hard to Get Horny, where we send people whose libidos are hyperactive to your house to encourage you to be the same.
Turn your libido into a libi yes.
Wow, I might need that after this match, you know what I mean?
No, I understand, but
they're already on the
way. they'll be in the booth any second. But yeah, AC, you did have your solo date with James Maloney. How did that go over? We're curious of your viewpoint.
I mean, you saw earlier, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
Well, ups and downs in love, right?
Cover. 1, 2. Oh! Chest-to-chest press that Steve Delfino might give to AC Volts someday, but maybe not.
Maybe.
Probably not. I imagine that as soon as he finds out I am in fact a woman, he might... I don't know what he's going to do, and at this point I feel like it's so late in the game to just tell him. I feel like I got to let him figure it out on his own, you know?
Well, it would make for good ratings, and we're all about ratings here on Quarantine Action Wrestling as a part of 2MB Studios. Just a reminder, folks, if you've not followed or subscribed to 2MB Studios, please do so, because this Bachelorette is not finding love anytime soon.
What?
Tilt-A-Whirl head scissors there, the Flying Julius, as Zio calls it.
That was amazing, honestly.
Yeah, some impressive agility there.
Oh. German suplex from Steve, showing his core body strength, while Zio, the higher flyer, definitely has some agility there that could get pretty creative between the... Ow!
Ooh.
Whoa!
Between the shoulder blades. Meteora.
And also, AC, you are competing in tonight's main event, the women's Jingle Belt Ladder match. How do you feel about that? You getting ready?
Oh yeah, I'm pumped. I love a good group match. I don't know what the stakes of the match are, but I am told that if you win the belt, you can do whatever you want with it. And I gotta tell you, I've got some ideas.
Yeah, that direct word from creative. If you win the belt, do what you want with it. That's how. Yeah. Oh my God! Now Zio's busted open. Both these men are bleeding.
Those furious forearms from Steve Delfino have bifurcated the forehead of Zio.
Oh God, and Steve! Oh, whoa! Steve falling to a knee there. Yep, Mike. If this ends in a count out, what is that going to mean for? Oh, never mind. They're back in.
Don't scare me like that, Buckley.
Sorry, not trying to scare you, but yeah. I mean, either way, AC. Again, we wish you the best of luck in your pursuit, and I personally hope that your date with El Mejor Luchador goes fantastically next week.
Yeah, I have high hopes. I love a bad boy.
Absolutely.
Well, Scaling the ropes, flying head scissors there from Zio. Again, that boy's got some ideas.
Yes,
Do
he
we
does.
think that his really big pants help him fly better?
They might provide some air resistance there and help him stay up in the air longer. But this has been one hell of a contest. Both of these men are fighting to stay into Bashelorette, and now an elbow drop to the spine of Steve Delfino.
Nice.
Steve temporarily paralyzed. Zio nodding his head. He thinks he's closing in on the victory. Setting Steve up.
I think he might be, if he can hit the Zonton bomb, I think that's going to spell doom for Steve.
Zio pointing to where Steve is. He's a helpful boy.
What?
Oh! Another spinal elbow.
Again, right in the back of there. Good God. I don't know if Steve's going to be able to get up.
Is this at this point just elder abuse?
I think it might be. This millennial, this Gen Y douchebag is taking it to this boomer douchebag.
You nailed it, Buckley.
Thank you. I'm really good at this.
Oh! Slingshot dropkick. Right to the center of the chest to Steve. He cannot take much more. Willard doesn't give a shit. All right.
Yeah, I mean, Willard doesn't care. He never does. I gotta tell you, these moves are impressive, and it's kind of swaying me towards Zio right now.
Cover, you may get your wish. 1, 2, 3. Twist of fate means Steve Delfino's going home.
He gave Steve Delfino the light, and now Steve's walking to it, but Zio stays in the Bashelorette, AC. He is still a potential winner of your heart.
Wow. That was an amazing match, and I think that both men did a great job. And we'll see how it goes with Zio.
Absolutely. Well, again, best of luck. Thank you for joining us in the booth. Best of luck to you in your pursuit of love. And unfortunately, there goes Steve, going home sad and alone. But now well, best of luck in the ladder match tonight, too, AC.
Hey, Buckley, best of luck to you and whatever's going on in your life that you keep mentioning going home alone.
I'm sad.
The holly that will be